Hey everyone, welcome to the season 2 of The Highlight.
I'm Ty.
I'm Jade.
And I'm Drew. Today, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl and NBA All-Star Weekend, and thank you guys for tuning in.
Before we get started, I would like to give a special thanks to Silver Sky Woodworking for their support of our channel.
Without them, it would be impossible to record this. If any of our listeners need custom furniture, accent walls, cutting boards, custom cabinets, they need to head over to theveridiannews.org and click the link for Silver Sky in the top right corner.
And we're always looking for new sponsors, so let us know on veridiannews.org if you want to be a part of our work and reach our audience with us.
On to today's episode.
Alright, so let's start off with a pretty big question here. Do you guys think the Super Bowl is scripted?
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of obvious. It's obvious.
I don't think it's that obvious. I think that both teams made it fairly evenly, and they deserve to be there.
Why are you saying fairly? Because it's scripted.
Because it's not scripted. Because they play good football and they know how to win. So it's not scripted.
Who would earn the NFL more revenue? The Chiefs with Taylor Swift or the Ravens?
The Ravens, because they have Lamar Jackson.
No.
Honestly, I think the Super Bowl is a little bit scripted, but overall it's a pretty fair game. Like, it's not overly scripted, but there are definitely some scripted moments. Alright, so next question. What are your thoughts on the NFC and AFC championship games?
The NFC Championship game was pure perfection. Detroit choking that bad to the 49ers, it's something you couldn't even write in a movie. So that was amazing. But the AFC Championship, it was kind of mid. I mean, we had this unstoppable Ravens offense, quote-unquote unstoppable, but they couldn't even score more than 10 points against a Chiefs defense that is maybe top 15. Very underwhelming.
Yeah, the NFC, the 49ers outscored the Lions 27-7 in the second half. CMC had 2 TDs, and Mr. Irrelevant, with the comeback of his life, the last pick in the NFL draft, representing. And the AFC, it was a pretty boring game.
Well, honestly, I didn't really watch any of the games, so I'm just going to have to take all your guys' word for it.
What's your opinion about Taylor Swift coming up after every single play, it seems like?
It's about money. It's about money.
I am sick and tired of seeing Taylor Swift on the screen. It's nothing against her. She's earned her music. She's earned all her money. But I hate how the NFL revenues make so much money off her. It's like they're just using her.
Yeah, that's my problem with it too. It feels really wrong to do that, especially since she's just there to support her boyfriend.
Yeah, she's just there to watch her man play football. I don't see how NFL could be so messed up to be, oh, well, let's make some money and advertise her.
All right, next question. Who do you guys think will win the Super Bowl, the 49ers or the Chiefs?
Give me the Niners. Mr. Irrelevant.
You're wrong
He's too
again.
good.
You're wrong again. The Chiefs, they're winning, okay? The Chiefs are winning. Patrick Mahomes is unstoppable in the playoffs. We've seen this before, and we'll see it again. We saw it in 2019. 49ers had a big lead with like 6 minutes left. Boom. Mahomes won by 10. Sorry, 11. Give me the Chiefs for a win.
Can't doubt Purdy.
Can't doubt Mahomes.
Purdy.
You can't doubt Mahomes.
You can.
No, you can't. We've obviously seen it before.
Honestly, I think the Chiefs have a very good chance of winning because of their offense. And honestly, we already talked about if the Super Bowl is scripted or not. With Taylor Swift, might happen. I'm just saying.
I have a little bit of a bonus question for you guys.
Okay.
So, with all the talk around Travis and Taylor all week long, do you think if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, he's going to pop down on one knee and propose to Taylor?
No.
I could see it happening. Next question. Who do you guys want to win the Super Bowl?
The Niners. Can't stand the Chiefs. They're annoying. Really annoying.
I know I said the Chiefs are going to win, but I really want the Niners to win because if the Chiefs win, it's going to be absolute mayhem. There's going to be no relaxation about anything for the next 3 or 4 months, especially with Taylor Swift.
Honestly, I'm fine with anyone winning the Super Bowl. I think they all did their part and made very good progress to make it here. So, with all the talk about the Chiefs and everything, do you think they're the next Patriots dynasty?
I think they have a chance, but they still have to win a couple more Super Bowls, not just make it to them.
No.
Absolutely not.
Come
Absolutely
on, guys.
not.
You're doubting the inevitable. They've already made the Super Bowl 4 times in the last 5 years. How are they not becoming the next Patriots dynasty? We've seen this before.
Well, one team had the GOAT as the quarterback.
Y'all are both wrong.
All right. Next question. Is Mr. Irrelevant overrated?
No. Ain't no way.
There
He
are a
leads
few.
the league
There are a few.
in QBR, passer rating, completion percentage, and yards per attempt.
There are a few.
Stop hating.
I'm not hating. I'm
Stop
not hating. I
hating.
love
Stop
Mr. Irrelevant.
hating.
But there are a few things that could be said about this man. He has the best running back in the league. He has a top 5 tight end in the league, a top 15, top 10 wide receiver in the league. He has one of the better O-lines in the league. How are you going to say, oh, this guy's amazing?
Maybe because he's performing better than any other quarterback.
Because look at his weapons.
I think he's pretty overrated. Like, he's all right, but he ain't that good.
If you want to see a good quarterback, just wait until Jaden Daniels gets to Atlanta. All right, guys, moving on to the next section, the All-Star game. And to start us off, we're going to go with, should Trey be an All-Star starter? And we're speaking of Trae Young.
No, he shouldn't.
Give me one good reason why he shouldn't. Give me one good reason.
And because there's better players than him.
Who? Name 3 better players.
3
3 in the East.
in the East.
3 starters, 3 point guards in the East.
It's not 3. I don't need 3. I need
Yes,
1.
you do.
You
'Cause
just need 1 to be a starter.
no, okay.
Yes.
Name a better player.
Dame.
No, absolutely not. Go look at the stats. Trey's averaging more points, more assists. He's better. Damian Lillard is only on the All-Star team because of his name on the Bucks. If he was on the Blazers, he would be a reserve.
I think he should be an all-star starter. Even though, like, some of the games I watched, he wasn't that good, I still think, like, he should be a starter.
Everyone tries to discredit him because of his turnovers, but in order to be a good passer, you have to have a couple turnovers.
All right. Next question. Should the Hawks have kept Luka? Absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%. But it was a win-win situation for both teams, so can't really discredit either guy.
Yep, you can. Luka's
How?
better.
Well,
Trae is worse.
obviously,
I'd rather have
Trae-
Luka.
Obviously, because Luka is number 2 or number 3 in the MVP race. Trae Young is on a mediocre Hawks team who can't get their crap together.
I mean, like, Luka had, 73 points in one game?
He almost had a 73-point triple-double, and last season, or the season before, he had a 60-20-10 game.
Next question. What are your thoughts on the competitiveness of the current NBA?
I hate it so much. It's so bad. It feels like I'm watching 7 or 8-year-olds playing, and there's no defense at all. But even then, it feels like the 7 and 8-year-olds want to play for something. If you look at the Hawks game last Friday, you'll see that Luka had at least 5 wide-open layups. No contact, untouched. Just wide-open layups.
I agree. The defense is just soft. Very soft. I think the rules have allowed it to get this way, though.
100%. Especially with the offensive rules. Can't really do much on defense other than stand there and try to play traditional defense.
Yeah, and I've seen some of the games, and, man, they just feel like they don't even want to be there.
It feels like the refs are getting worse and worse.
Yeah, they're calling plays that you can tell it's not a foul, but they're still calling it. Whose is y'all's all-star starting lineup?
All right. Going back to the Trae Young conversation. For the East, give me Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Joel Embiid. Then for the West, give me Devin Booker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic at the 3, Kawhi Leonard, and Nikola Jokic.
I've got to agree with that. Just one thing. I think Tyrese Maxey should be in.
Tyrese Maxey, are you out of your mind? You are... No, absolutely not.
He's good.
He's not all-star starter good.
He's good.
He might be a wild card, but he's not even a reserve. Ty, what do you think?
Honestly, I think all your starters are pretty fair. Like, I wouldn't really change anything, honestly. All right. Next question. Who's winning the dunk contest?
Give me Mac McClung, the absolute perfection of last year's contest. It was perfect, except one small thing. He's a G League player. This is the NBA dunk contest, not the G League dunk contest, NBA. Get it right.
Give me Mac McClung.
All right. Moving on to the final question of today's podcast. Who would you put in the dunk contest?
This is a tough one. Honestly, if we're talking about current NBA players, give me Donovan Mitchell, John Morant, Anthony Edwards, and Jaylen Brown. But if we're going with all-time dunk contest, give me Kobe Bryant, give me Vince Carter, give me a young LeBron James. Actually, scratch that. Give me a Julius Erving, and give me a Michael Jordan.
Fair enough. But I think we gotta add a couple more big guys into that. Maybe add like a Giannis. See what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you both. Like, especially with the Michael Jordan and maybe even Shaq, honestly. Like, he's a pretty big guy.
I would like to make one change. Get rid of Julius Erving. Give me Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel. The Atlanta guy.
Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. Be sure to check out our other episodes that will be happening at the end of each month.
All right. Always remember,